This is a collection of some of our most helpful 1 to 5 minute stealing happiness from life game changers. The how-tos and want-tos learned and earned from thousands of life's pleasure and pain moments. Hand-me-downs actually from many wonderful teachers that we've been so blessed to have. Let's open with a pithy little one-liner from Shaw. I feel that he's done a great job in summarizing some of the key outlooks as we start this journey of growth that we call coming home. This is the true joy in life, he says, the being used for a purpose, recognized by ourselves as a mighty one, the being thoroughly worn out before we are thrown on the scrap heap, the being a force of consciousness instead of a semi-conscious, feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making us happy. Just have to bring in some great teachings from a teacher of ours early on, James Rome. Talked about the laws of sowing and reaping. So now you're going to hear an agricultural metaphor for what we've been talking about up until now. Here's 6 big ones. The first law of sowing and reaping. If you don't prepare the land and sow a nutritious crop, the land automatically sows and grows weeds season after season after season. You hear that? Number 2, we reap much more than we sow, positive or negative. James used to say, if we sow a cup of corn, we get a bushel of food. If we sow a cup of weeds, we get a bushel of weeds. Yeah. The more we sow. Number 3, planting different crops provides balanced nutrition and protection. One crop goes down, you've got other crops. So, hear that. Support those nutritious relationships, right? Number 4, honor the seasons. This is so beautiful. Honor the seasons. First, take advantage of the springs for planting. Plant in the spring, which means, of course, learning how to catch yourself in the moment, how to calm ourselves, how to clarify needs and consciously connect through these tools we've been giving you. Self-awareness, self-understanding, self-management, self-expression. Take advantage of the spring and plant. That's learning those. Next, protect your crops all summer, because all good will be attacked. All good will be attacked. Negative is normal. So we just have to protect them. How? By doing our daily practices and getting up that half an hour early in the morning and reading something inspirational, or read a couple of quotes from a teacher, watch a good TikTok, one with value and substance. Do a mindfulness sit. That's how we protect our crops. Reap in the fall without complaint or apology. Mention another track. Your successes, celebrate them, but make your failures painful. That's how we reap in the fall. Next, accept responsibility for action and non-action. Finally, learn how to handle your winters. Negative is normal. Don't just complain about it, do something about it. Negative is normal. Next, sometimes no matter how well we sow and hoe, we lose the crop because life is not fair. That's why we do these laws of sowing and reaping, of planting many different crops and staying on top of our emotional hijacks, because life is not fair. That's the planet we live on. I mentioned that earlier. And finally, if there's no planting, in other words, we don't take some risks, for sure there'll be no crop. Therefore, sow and reap. But we must sow in order to be able to reap something. Yeah.